Hi guys, welcome to Darcy's Mixed Media. I'm gonna play around with some transfers. What do they call the rub-on transfers? I have them. I never use them. I'm making myself use them, and so I thought I'd take some of the collage pages that I already have and do those. So these two butterflies I just put on here. And this one, yeah, this old paper does not take the transfers very well. They kind of come off on, the paper came off instead. So old vintage papers might not be the best place for transfers. There's some a transfer here. That one came out all right. And it's kind of cool that, you can see a little bit, not so much on that one, but, you can see a little bit of the background paper behind it. So that's kind of cool. But so far, I am not in love with transfers. So I'm just like, these are not working so great as I was hoping. But I'm going to keep trying. I may do a little bit more collage if I need. But my goal right now is to use up as many of these transfers as I can. Now, another thing happens is they stick to each other. You have to be careful that they don't get on top of each other or they stick to the back. And so that's annoying. So there's that as well. Let me see. And then, of course, not knowing which way your thing is going to go. I don't think I want to use the whole 2 rows. I think we'll split these up into like 3. What? Yeah, there's 6 in the thing, so I'll do 3s. And then set them to the side and hope that I don't. Now, I've been using my bone folder. Maybe there's other things that are better. I don't know. So, like right here, where I have 3 corners coming together, I like to usually sometimes put something there. I could put a label there, or whatever, but why not some transfers? I have them up in front of me, so I'll use them more, and I'm still not using them more. And so, and I'm not, see, look at that. I'm not loving them. They seem to be more annoying. Fortunately, I didn't spend much more than $1 on any of them. Oh, probably don't want to rub hard on top of those. That's kind of dumb. Like these ones here, I got at the Dollar Tree. And then the other ones, the Tim Holtz ones, I got on clearance. But they're like clear, so I'm more apt to use those, I think. But these Dollar Tree ones, at this point, I'm like, let me just use them up so I can get rid of them. That's not looking for my tweezers. You don't. All right, so you have to cut them apart or the whole thing sticks down. But if you cut them too close and you can't get a corner piece, you gotta get the right corner. This does not want to stick down. So at this point, I'm against rub-on transfers. At least Dollar Tree ones. I'll have to try some of the Tim Holtz ones, see if they're any better. But I am not impressed with the Dollar Tree ones. I'll give you that right now. Also, now my wrist hurts a little because you have to press down pretty hard. So if you have arthritis and you have rub-ons in your stash, just give them away. They're useless to you. They're gonna cause you more pain than it's worth. Okay, lost the number 1. Got a half of a number 1 there. I could try. Line it up. Line it up. Line. Try 5 times to line it up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it doesn't want to come off. So, not loving these Dollar Tree ones. And now I need to like do something here. I do have some scraps here. That's a little too bright. All right, this is a little sneak peek into what's coming on Saturday. These are some scraps from that. And I made a few little clusters with my scraps. So, yep, that's what you get to sneak peek on for my because it's going to be a hop Saturday. It comes 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday, March 21st. It is a hop. Hashtag creators, Makers Creative Collab. Makers Creative Collab. I did one last month. Last month was the Let It Rain. This month is Bring on the Blooms. So I had made, so yeah, that's a little sneak peek. That could actually go in my journal, but they're so cute. I don't know what I'll do with them. But I do want to fix this mess right here. But with what, you ask? I don't know. Might not even deal with it right now, but yeah, so don't know what that is. Let's see, let's keep going with this. So these did work all right. And since I had that butterfly there, I mean, I know it gets cut up and it's not going to be all together in the end, but let's see, I could do the 4, 5, 6 attempt the 4, 5, 6 on here. And I don't know if it's because I'm going across levels, you know, but I was trying to get, like, you know, right in the creases, make sure that it all gets stuck down there good. I mean, maybe you're watching me and be like, oh, I know what you're doing wrong. Maybe I'm pressing too hard. I don't know. Kind of cool. You can see the, and then my fingernails are not, maybe if I didn't have the polish, it's a Streetlight nails. Streetlight is not Streetlight. Streetlight is our homeless working poor ministry in our city. Color Street, that's what they are. Color Street nails. But it, you know, makes my nails a little bit thicker, which makes it harder to get your fingernail under there. There you go. That one went on. See, sometimes you don't use stuff and you think, well, I'll use it someday. And then when you do use it, you're like, why have I been saving this? This stuff is stupid. You know, that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Especially since they're like just sticking to everything. Let's see, there is some pink on here. And these I don't even love. I'm like, why did I buy these? Although the cup, that teacup, I might send to my aunt. I don't know. She might like the teacups. But it's definitely not my style. So this one may end up going in a box or something. But they're just Dollar Tree. So even if I don't use them or whatever, it's not the end of the world. So yeah. What does that say? Love you still. I don't know. Something about loving you. Must be like a ooh la la, I'm in love with you kind of a thing. Oh, we have gorgeous weather today. It's supposed to get up to 77. I think it's still in the 60s right now. I love it. All right. So usually these are $5. Dollar Tree ones, you get one sheet. Tim Holtz comes with the little rubby thing, and you get 2 sheets. And so that would be $2 per $2.50 per sheet if you paid full price. I only paid $1.24. And looks like the Field Notes collection. I'm about ready to give up on the Dollar Tree ones. I wonder if this is going to do any better. I don't know. Let's find another. So purple. Oh my goodness. I have these papers, so I want to use them, but I don't. They're not always something I do for me. Let's see. Do I want to do... We got some flowers on here. Maybe I'll put a bee. I did learn you have to cut these out. And I'm going to leave the plastic on there. I think that might have been an issue. And we got this little butterfly here. And I can see that these have like a border around them. So I think that they'll rub off. They might rub off easier. I don't know. About to find out. Let's take this little butterfly. We'll just put him right. We'll see, there's a butterfly there and a butterfly there. I'm going to put him here maybe. Okay. Maybe a flat surface will help too. I don't know. Alright, I'm not feeling like I have to push quite as hard with this because I can get my finger right down to the end of it, although I still am pushing hard. And my wrist is going to hurt by the end of today doing all these, so probably won't be able to use them all in one day. Any joy? Oh, come on. I get a hold of it and then it comes out from under my... let's see. there we go. I lost the tip of his wing, but I was able to see that right away. All right, that was only one, but so far, kind of like the Tim Holtz one's a little better. What else? Anything else we want to hear? Just put a word. Just a random word. Guess these would make more sense like if I had the tags already done. Okay, whoops. Take off the backing. I'm gonna, I do, but I don't want to leave it there. Where? I don't think these are gonna, oh, here we go. I wanted my tweezers with the little thing so I could get that under there. See, there's not a lot going on here, so I'm thinking maybe just put a word in there. Why not? At least the Tim Holtz ones come with a, and I didn't have to, oops, lost part of the L. If you take it off slow enough, you can get it back on there and get it there. Alright. Didn't do a lot on that one, but I put a couple. I feel like I can use that for something. Good. Alright, we have a lot of yellow going on here. Did we have any, do I still have the other ones here somewhere? Yep, sticking to other stuff, yep. I'm gonna take this little, what you call it? Carousel horse. Oh, you know, I could just put these back on here and then I'd stop having all the issues I'm having, right? Instead of having stairs upside down everywhere. Sure, random little horse anywhere. And yeah, just where there were a bunch of connections right there, it covered it. I didn't realize that's what I was doing because I was looking at the circles. I'm like, oh, let's put them here with the circles. I'm weird, I know. So how are you guys doing today? Did I mention the project coming on Saturday? I'm very excited about it. I really want to show you guys now, but I can't because it's for the hop for Saturday. I think you'll like it. And then the next week after that will be a whole week of videos every day of the papers, experimentation and getting to the papers, and then after that the process video of how I made the project itself. There we go. There was a lot of light space here. Now we got a little dark spot just out of nowhere, just random. I think I'm going to take this collect over here. It's a lot of little bits on this. And I have these stamps probably, so although the thing about stamps that you can do with these that you can't do with stamps is get between, like on the lines here where the papers connect. With a stamp, you're gonna, you have that raised bit. And so you can't always get it down into where the papers come together. And with these, you can. So I guess that would be one vote for using the transfers, but you could also just stamp on a piece of tissue paper and Mod Podge that down, or napkin and Mod Podge that down with the same effect. And I feel like that would hurt my wrist less. Nope, it's not down. Let's see if this is any better. Also, let me get this. Put that there. Oh, let's try Tim Holtz's special tool here. See, I'm not sure that this is getting down. So I could see some places where it's definitely down. It's just the other places. It seems to be giving me issues. Okay, come on. Nope, the C doesn't want to come down. Doesn't want to connect. Let's try metal. See if metal is any stronger for getting that down. Trying to get right on. Okay, let's see the L's are getting. Any joy? This did not take this long. The fact that it's taking this long to get it down, I mean, it'd be faster for me. I've just stamped a napkin and decoupaged it on there, you know? I'm just taking the flat part of the back part of my tweezers here and hoping for, nope, that 7 didn't even. Oh, you know why the 7's not going down? Because another one got stuck on the back of it. So what I might have to do is put a little glue on there, but I don't think that's going to help either. So there we go. Part of a 7, 8, 9. I mean, they look kind of cool, but they are way too much work. I don't know if they're worth their. Oh, I got a little blank spot, baby. I got a blank spot, baby, and I'll write your name. Could just put him there, or could, oh, see, a ripped up bingo card. Why not? And I can guarantee this window, I'm never going to use that. I don't understand. I guess it's just like from, I don't know, when would I use that window? I don't know. We got a little ripped up bingo card here. And it's half off on my fingers and everything. But it'll cover that spot that didn't get collaged. That's the word I want. That didn't get paper on it. Hoping these tweezers would be a little better than. See, this whole sheet is sticky from the Dollar Tree one. And so it's hard to get under there. I'm not impressed. Have you guys tried using your... Does anybody else have this much trouble with transfers? Trouble with transfers. There's a good title right there. The trouble with transfers is they're hard to use. Alright, this... See, all this got on the back of there. Well, look, fruit. Just what I've always wanted. So, I'm only going to be able to use half this postcard because the other half has stuff on the back. So, I'm just going to have that come off the page somewhere. You know, like this. And at an annoying angle, too, apparently. And we'll take this fruit. Put that on there somewhere. Because why not? Just a random place. This tiny little arrow. It is this little tiny little arrow. Just random. I'll probably forget that I even put it there. And a beetle. I just want to use up the rest of this. Throw that piece away. It's kind of useless. Oh, I forgot to collage a piece there too. I'm going to stick my beetle over there. Alright, get this little circle. Well, get that little circle, but apparently I also need to get some glue. Glue, glue, glue. You guys have that problem with your collages? Constantly finding corners? Probably used Oohoo on this. Oh, well, I give up on that little circle arrow because I'm never going to line that back up. They need to give you more space in between the pictures so that you have something to lift up on, and Tim Holtz definitely does not give you space, although that one was the Dollar Tree one and it didn't really. This postcard one has, I think because it was on the edge and there was a border on it, so I do have something to lift up on. Oh my goodness. So I've been holding on to these, spent $1 on them. So it's not like they're wicked expensive, but they're definitely, oh my word. I don't think they're worth it. So that's the trouble with transfers. I think I've seen other people use them much more successfully than this. Let's take that out, might help. Maybe that's the problem. I got too much cushion under there. I don't know that that's the problem. But, you know, do I have any on this? Oh, did I have any on here that I still need to? This one? Oh, my wrist is really... Yep, I don't think transfers are for me. I'll still keep the Tim Holtz ones for just putting on individual tags and stuff. But the Dollar Tree ones, I will not buy again. And I'm not going to save any that I don't use today. I'm just going to eliminate from my... They don't get to keep having space in my room. All right, why? That's done. That's trash. I thought I had already put that in the trash, but it must have been something else. Let's throw a beetle on here because we got all these lovely... Put the beetle on there. And there's also another bug. Just hide some bugs here and there. And I've got these buttons too. What happened to the other buttons? But you have, you know, everything's just so close together that how are you supposed, and look, those were ruined right there because the other ones got on the back. So they're useless. I can take this piece. Oh, there's another beetle. People are always trying to sneak these beetles into our lives. I'll go this way. Trying to force beetles on us. Some beetles are cute. Look, he's so tiny. And this is fiddly to cut out because they are so close together. Oh, and your finger pulls off some of the transfer. Not in love with transfers, I'll tell you right now. Alright, let's... What did I do with the other buttons? I had some other buttons. They're probably stuck to something now. Probably. Alright, let's use this and get it out of my life. So, such nice things to say. Get this out of my life. Yeah, I'm not using that window. I'm sorry. I don't want to. That's trash. Anything else? Since I got this beetle and that bug and these bees and that bug, I guess we got enough. But I think I will put a big number. And the whole point of these is that they can go in between, you know, the page, in between the collage bits. Because if I just put it like here, I could have done that with a stamp. So what would the point be? But if I put it here, that's something my stamp can't really do. So, yeah, I don't know. So, yes, please tell me in the comments how you feel about transfers. If you've tried them, loved them, tried them, hated them, ambivalent about them, have them sitting there thinking you might use them someday. Use your stuff. So the other day when I posted that using cardstock in different ways and whatnot, and then I saw I listened to Pam, Paper Outpost. Or I know, I think I listened to it. I don't know. I listen to podcasts while I'm in the shower. Because why would I want to have quiet time ever and let my brain rest? I don't know. That just seems crazy. I know. I could just have my shower thoughts and not listen to a podcast in the shower. But, you know, I like listening to a podcast in the shower. So anyway, Pam at the Paper Outpost, her recent podcast, one of her recent podcasts was use what you have the most of. And I was like, hey, I did that before I even listened to this podcast. But then when I think about what do I have a lot of or what do I have the most of? Everything. Well, paper. I have a lot of paper. A freaking lot of paper. The only way to use that is to just make journals. Basically. But now, see, I like how that looks, but it's a pain to get on there, man. I don't have the paper under there. Okay. It's just such a pain to get on there. So, yeah. Probably going to title this The Trouble with Transfers. Because I'm having troubles. But I'm trying to use what I have. I'm just not going to buy them again. That's all. Even if they're like on a really good clearance. Oh, I don't know. I mean, if they're Tim Holtz ones for $1.24, I probably would be tempted. But the Dollar Tree ones, they're not quite as good. Just saying. And they're not even going to be $1 anymore, right? They're going to be $1.25, $1.29. I don't know. But if you have arthritis, definitely don't get transfers. Especially if you have arthritis anywhere here or here. Which would be where all mine is. Pretty much. So yeah, Amy, don't do transfers. Just get rid of them. I don't think she watches me, but you know. Amy Crafty Cat. She talks about her arthritis. It's not, you know. So it's not like I'm giving away any secrets. But she's not the only one. There's lots of us who are limited in what we can do. Sometimes my hands don't have the dexterity that I wish they would. Sometimes my mouth doesn't have the words come out like I wish they would. Oh, come on. That's what tweezers are for. That's what tweezers are for. Keep smiling. Oh my goodness. Alright, so this is my little video on transfers. You can still get them. You can still try them for yourself. Personally, they are more trouble than they're worth for me. And I'm not going to keep storing them up here. And I'm like, because they're like in prime real estate. Oh my word, I have another one of these. I do. I have another one of these. Oh, and a piece of paper got on the back of that. Ooh, can I get that label off? That would be a good label for this one here. I think. Just put that right there. Why not? That's also what I like to do, like when I'm doing a collage. Didn't I just have glue come out of this 5 minutes ago? Not even 5 minutes ago. Less than 5 minutes ago. Had glue came out. Now glue doesn't want it. Nope. That one doesn't. Oh, here we go. I have to find the small paper clip. The Sugar Bell bottles, a small paper clip will fit in there. Here, since the transfer tape was on the back, I think it's time to refill that as part of the problem. Come on. So I have connection, blank space, so I'm probably going to just kind of connect all that with this one label. Well, most of it. I didn't go all the way up to that, but that's all right. There we go. That's what you can do. Now they're not orphaned anymore. I feel like something needs to come where this comes down, but I don't have to worry about that now because I'm not using that yet. So, transfers. Yes or no? What do you say? My hand says no. That's it. That's all my hand can do today. That wasn't even that much. So I will keep these. The butterflies worked well. I like the butterflies. So I'll hold on to this. I might cut out the window. Well, the window's all messed up now, but. So when you do cut them out, you're going to want to leave them on this back piece or they just stick to everything. You've been warned. And then this one, definitely, I'm not going to ever use that. So, it was only $1. I did use 2 things. So do I send it to someone or do I just get rid of it? Do I send the headache to somebody else? No, you know what? I'm not going to do that to other people, I guess. Oh, see, now I'm like, oh, that bird might work with those flowers. Just stop it. Just stop it. The roses, I don't know. It's hard to throw. Why is it so hard to throw things away? Oh, there's one here I stuck there. Just a little strip of words. All right. So I hope you guys have a delightful day. I'm going to try to do more videos, but I can't promise anything. I do want to do some collaging today. So maybe, because I got scraps, man. So many scraps. All right, you guys. Have a delightful day. Love you. Big hugs.